the value of communication. And I think it's been truly said that communication is probably the most important tool we have in business today. We've got wonderful electronics, but unless there's a face in front of that electronics, there's just a blank screen.
Absolutely. And look, we are learning how to communicate. People say our children don't write. They write more than ever before. As long as the whole life story can be told in 140 characters or less.
That's right.
But we're writing more, we're communicating more.
Yeah.
And we see so many examples of how when what we write is mistranslated.
Oh,
Because-
Facebook is chronic for that, isn't it?
Yeah, we write something and we write it from our heart. We write,
Yes.
here's what I am.
Yes.
And then somebody thinks, what, they trying to have a go at me, are they? Come on, take me on.
Yeah.
You know, and I see this so often in business where somebody writes something and you say, did you think about the impact
Yes.
when you wrote that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have a rule. It's called the 24-hour rule.
Yeah. Yes.
Some issues, they're 48-hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where I write what I want to write,
Yes.
I come back 24 or 48 hours later and delete it,
Yes.
and then
Start
rewrite
again.
it.
There's that old saying, the speech you make in anger is the best speech you'll ever regret.
Absolutely, and I've written some fantastic commentary back to people that I've deleted
Yes.
because I've had to think about it. The trouble with a written communication, as powerful as it is it can be misunderstood far more, because I don't see that when you just told me I'm being an absolute idiot, you smiled at me.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
It was a joke, you know, and I misinterpret words because my understanding of the language may be different from yours. But when I'm sitting here in front of you, I can see the facial expressions. I can see that maybe what I've said has actually hurt you as the receiver of my message, and I can correct it. Can't do that in an email.
No, that's
Can't
right.
do that in a written format that's electronic and impersonal. And the value of talking to someone is so often lost. You know, I give you an example. I'm consulting to an organisation, and I got questioned about why I meet with people so many times over a cup of coffee. The fact that so many issues are dealt with over that cup of coffee, to me, is far more important than the fact that I get into trouble for having a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's that power of sitting just like we are, directly opposite, eye to eye,
Yeah.
talking to each other.
And there's a very human thing that extends from families and extended families, where you eat, you talk around the dinner table. You know,
Well, we used to.
We used to, yeah.
Yes.
So even around a cup of coffee, you sit, you relax, you talk. Sit in a boardroom and it's a fight.
Yeah.
Sit around a cup of coffee with, you know, people around you. Suddenly there's a relaxation and a greater ability to communicate, would you say?
Oh, look, absolutely. And yeah, it's an interesting to watch in certain sectors how we've, and I understand the reason why, the probity and everything like this, but we've taken away the option of going out onto the golf course, say, and having a wander round for 2 hours, losing a ball into a clump of trees and having a laugh about it.
Yeah.
But it's not the game, it's what you did in that 2 hours, for discussions, for relationship. And it's building the trust. It's building this level that I can trust you, I can work with you, I can do something with you. And relationships are about trust
Yes.
as much as anything else. And if I look at if I don't give myself the option or the ability to give me time to build that trust, then how does someone get that?